It's the end of the day with Ray. Hello, my friends. Well, we're 2 weeks into working from home, or we just started that second week. And folks, I got to tell you something. If you're in the imaging channel, this is a fantastic opportunity to get educated, not just on your products and services. You ought to be educating yourself on the A4 product. We'll talk about that another day. But educate yourself on software, educate yourself on different solutions. But here's the education I think is the most important. And that education is, let's educate ourselves on what our customers are going through to get their employees to work remote. We need to know everything about that experience. We need to call up our customers and say, hey, can we talk to your employees? We may be able to help them. We can help them with things like Zoom and some of the softwares that you might be using. We're all experts at this stuff. And then when you're talking to these end users, let's find out everything about what's going on. Let's find out what they like about working from home. Let's find out what was a terrible experience for them so far. Let's find out what softwares their companies gave them to download. Let's find out what apps they told them to use. Folks, there's a wealth of information out there. We just got to go look for it. We got to start asking different questions. This isn't about print workflows. This is about business processes that are moving to a remote atmosphere. Because when this is all over, we're not putting that genie back in the bottle, and whatever we learn, we can build a huge database. So going forward, it won't be about working from home in a crisis. It'll be about working from home as a deliverable. And so saying that, I want to ask all my friends in the imaging channel, how many of you see this as a new deliverable? How many of you are putting in place a position to lead it? Do you have a remote worker leader, champion? Do you have someone that's studying this whole ecosystem inside and out? What are the threats? Who's doing successful in it? Who's not? What are the opportunities? Do you realize that Best Buy is going to have their greatest month probably in the last 5 years? And those folks, they're not going in there buying color TVs. I can't believe I just said color TVs like there's actually black and white ones out there. I'm going to leave this in. It tells you how old I am. But folks, here's the reality. They're going to Best Buy because they're buying cables. They're buying earphones. They're buying, maybe they're downloading some software, 365. They're getting those things. But they're getting things to work from home. They're getting things that we could have easily sold them if we were in the position to do it. We need to know what these end users are buying. We need to know how they're going to use them. We need to build a database, because when we get over this, when this crisis is over, the work from home program is going to be its own deliverable, and we should own it. We need to take ownership of it, and we need to be able to build the best remote worker business model that anybody has in the industry. Because if we don't do it, somebody else will. And we all know this, my friends. Status quo is the killer of all that'll be invented. Don't get stuck in status quo, and have a fantastic day.